What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk, and we're hopping in to another film review. Marker's working, our thing's working. I got the that's working here. That's the YouTube Twitch chat and the YouTube. Boom. Got both of those up. Stats up here on YouTube. What up, Magnet? The speed through the first quarter, not much positive there. Yeah, exactly. But we're gonna learn. We're gonna see why. Like, what adjustments did they make, right? All right, there's the kick. We're off like a herd of turtles. All right, so get the touchback. So when we kick it into the end zone, they get it at the 35. Kicked it into the end zone, but wasn't there a flag or something? Didn't we have to redo it? Yeah, there was some sort of flag. So we had to kick it again, and they end up not getting it at that point. Right, we end up getting a great tackle there by Tay Martin. Comes up and makes the big play. All right, here we go. So they go under center here. Receivers bunch to the right. Immediately go to the right side. Kinlaw getting some penetration, but nice bounce outside by Hampton. Finding the edge. And good tackle by Lattimore. You never want to see your corner making tackles in the run game. Not ideal. McGee getting the start. That. Go McGee. They run right at him to start the game. Well, nice down block there by the tight end. But he does do a good job setting the edge, considering. But unfortunately, he could not get to the tackle. Good bounce outside, and Lattimore up and make the tackle. Rest of the linebacker. What up? What up, Billy Mack? I don't have Twitch on my phone, but I'll hop in and give you a follow when I get to my PC. Sounds good. Sounds good. Unfortunately, if you are still on YouTube, switch over to Twitch, and YouTube blocks me and bans the stream. All right, here we go. In the shotgun, played handoff up the middle. Nice. Look at Kinlaw. Let's take a look at the end zone view here. This guy, watch him beat the center here. Immediately crosses his face. So the center is going to pass him to the next guy, and then he's going to try to go get Luvu. Right? So he goes to get Luvu. Now it's a one-on-one here. Right? This should be a pretty easy block. But Kinlaw just overpowers him. Look at that strong left hand on the outside shoulder. Pushes it to get that separation needed and get to the other hole. So he's starting here. Once the running back commits, he's able to switch sides and meet him at the line of scrimmage, tackle for no gain. That is big boy football right here. Big boy football. 6'5" frame, like 335 or 40 pounds or something like that. Massive dude. Great play. So now third down. Go into the man-to-man defense here. Locked up, locked up, locked up. Locked up on the backside and a single high safety. Sending the blitz. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 on the third and short blitz. We're not getting pressure. This is not look at that pocket that he can step up into. Sending 6 rushers, and they have 6 blockers. So they win the rep on that one for sure, and he's just going to run for a first down. And there's no spy, right? No spy here. You have the single high safety with everybody else manned up. Once Justin Herbert sees that, he's going to hit that wide open hole and run for a big gain. Look at that man-to-man defense. Thank you for chasing it down. And is that Lattimore again? No, it's Sanders still that makes this tackle. So, yeah, this needs to be cleaned up a lot more here. No Von Miller on this play. enough. I guess it is close enough where they could potentially run the football. So he ends up trying to go this direction. Probably he's screwed either way. You have outside contain, gap, gap. He chooses this gap, gap, right? So with six defenders, there's seven. Sorry, six blockers. There's seven gaps, and you can only plug six of them with six people. And unfortunately, the one we don't plug is the one that Justin Herbert's able to locate and step up into the pocket and go, right? Because putting the outsides, there's seven gaps. Justin Herbert does a good job noticing the man to man. Pretty good coverage on the back end, but it turns into a big play nonetheless. Blitz doesn't get home. Mike had a great game. I hope he keeps it up. Made a huge difference. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that the corner stepped up and played a lot better, especially after the second quarter, because that was the biggest disappointment of this team, in my opinion. There was so much expectations with Lattimore, Sandra and second round pick Trey Amos. For us to just get sliced in the pass game the first 4 weeks was very frustrating. Fakes the pitch. Good block by McConkey. Second down. That Martin slow on that play. Quentin Johnston just ran away from them. There's a Bob with cheese. Really good block. It's actually not McConkey. It's the one of the tight ends. Really good job. He has to down block here. Is all sorts by this play. Realize. Oh, Lee McGee. McGee. How do you know? Like? I mean, look at that again. Like, he thought it was run the whole time. Did he not see that the ball's not pitched? Can he not see that? Right? He doesn't even really look like he throws it, and then he doesn't have the football. Like, I mean, it looks like he has a clean look at it, but man, he is unable to locate the football, Jordan McGee, and he doesn't see until way too late. He vacates his zone, and then Quan Martin could not get back in time. Yeah, that angle does show that it's not really a speed thing. It's just that he's starting at zero and trying to accelerate, where Quentin Johnston is already at full speed. So it's a really nice play by them, and Jordan McGee gets completely fooled, the second-year player. All right, fast forward through there. Backfield set here now at the 21-yard line. And in motion, Hampton back into the backfield. So it's zone defense here, right? Like you can see that it's zone based on when he motions into the backfield. Nobody really travels with him. It's also probably a good sign that it's a zone. Just the fact that Trey Amos is on a running back in general, you would probably see him switch sides if if it was man to man with the three receivers. Look here, you'd want your three runners on here. So it's already like without the motion, you could probably tell it's zone just based on the alignment. Got too high safety look, but it looks like he already creeping down a little bit. See if he or which direction he goes, but clearly showing a too high look. And they stay in a too high look. So here, and then he's already attacking, seeing that he's throwing the football. Right now, you have 1, 2, 3 with these blockers here. These two have got to get there quickly. He looks like he's a bit slow to the move. Was he dropping back into zone coverage at like the right off hike, which then kind of ruins his timing here? Yeah, because he's kind of faking the blitz. No, he's just a little slow reacting, which is okay. Boo kind of jogs over there. That was first down. Good pitch and catch. On Martin fighting through the trash and coming up and making the tackle. Everybody else blocked. You'd like to see somebody win a block out there, especially whoever's being blocked by like Alad McConkey or something. I mean, you'd like to see take advantage of that matchup, but no good. Good block by All right, handoff up the middle, bouncing it outside. Nice tackle. Mikey Sanders still in the run game. That's 2 times on this drive that we see a corner come up and make a tackle. That is not ideal, but it's great to see that our corners not afraid to get in the mix, right? Because literally your goal, like your job is to not, as an offense, is to not block the corner. Like that's the matchup you want. You're running back on a corner. And you can see here that Keenan Allen's goal is to go get a backer or a safety. And he runs right by Sanders still. So it's up to Sanders still with inside leverage here. Actually, Amos is on the outside. So he's out actually on outside leverage of Vlad McConkey. So, but yeah, unblocked. And so it's up to him to make the play. I mean, they're double team blocking here, right? And boom. Nice tackle by Mikey. Down. Get off the field. Another run. Hold him to a field goal, didn't we? 10-0. No. Yeah, I mean this is our biggest disappointment. Well, we're only rushing 3 actually. Von Miller doing? They're not even rushing. Von Miller is just completely playing contain. Gets chipped. Yeah, getting beat side. Good coverage on the back end. Nearly intercepted by Quan Martin. Nearly intercepted. That's right. That's what happened. Golly, how quickly you forget, huh? Thought we jumped off sides and Kinlaw with good penetration, but nice move by our Hampton. Just use the block just enough to make the move. Again, just this is the guy to watch in the run. And he's our big acquisition. We paid him $16.5 million a year, and so far in the first 5 weeks, we're seeing why. I mean, he just like that is not a win. I mean, Omarion Hampton makes a nice cut to into a win, but that is not a win, right? Like this is not what they wanted to see on this play. But Hampton able to stiff arm him, 74 to get just enough of a block. Mikey Sanders still in on another run play tackle. That's 3 tackles by our corners in the run game. People tend to forget things while raging. True. Action. Play action with spacing. Everybody's eyes in the backfield. Long. He's coming out here. He's coming out here. I'm not so sure who's supposed to be there, but they both vacate him. He's open, and nobody's even looking for McConkey here, right? Nobody's looking in the backfield. Like basically, all 3 of these guys attacked here. He could throw it out here, touchdown, or he can locate hockey like he did, touchdown. Um, Looks like Bobby Wagner is expecting something to go this way. I don't know if he's setting up some right now. Yeah, too much space here. I mean, I guess it's because yeah, you don't have coverage linebackers here. It's a really good throw. It's not like a super wide open window, but it's obviously a great NFL window. With pressure in his face, Justin Herbert finds a way to get it there. Bang, touchdown. The game of inches. You look at that angle, when it passes Luvu, it is not that far from Luvu. Like, only a yard over his hand, maybe. And it's a tight window throw. Good throw by Herbert. Does just enough to get the touchdown. I mean, good on Lad McConkey too. I mean, that's his goal. Find the soft spot of the zone. And it is zone defense. It's not man to man. If Herbert escapes, Luvu's going to make sure he's not running for a touchdown. You'd like to see Wagner. Wagner did a little bit of that hesitation thing. You'd like to see him just get over there on the. He realized it's still a pass. Ook. Ooh, I like to see Jalen Lane back here. No more Debo. Not that I don't like Debo, but Jalen Lane, I want him returning. That's what I want. I want the ball in his hand, face. Good vision. The kicker was the only one to beat, but he escaped. Right, right. Jaden Daniels. In play. Well, good. Quick pitch and I liked that play by name by Cliff, just to get it early, right? Just a simple little spacing play. The out here, here, hurts here, spacing, get some rhythm. Probably a dig out here, then a post. Maybe it's a can't really out since the yeah. It looks like he is digging though underneath the post. So if this is not open for whatever reason, he's supposed to take the safety out of it. If guys are sucked up with this, it's a great play design, right? If we go back, pull it out. So Debo is going to here, pitch, middle of the field above the center. Here, do it this. And on the backside, post for all this safety out here. Chris Moore comes with a dig under yards downfield. That wide open. So basically, all these spacing routes, sucking all the linebackers upwards, right? The deep route takes the safety, and then it just turns into a one-on-one across the field. And action here, one on the side. Bobby's burgundy socks weighing him down. That's right. So this is not our favorite play of the day. A QB draw, right? And honestly, you have the numbers. This should have been it should have been a good play, honestly. And I think this is actually a option for Jaden Daniels to make this play. This is a screen. Like, look at these guys blocking out here. This is a but watch the alignment, especially of this linebacker. Right? Number 0, Henley, I believe is his name. He's initially in this space here where he would want to run, vacates this area and goes this way. Because of Debo, he completely vacates over here. Like, all right, then I'm just gonna run, right? And this should be. I mean, you have. This is unacceptable. Not a big play, and a lot of people are upset with this play. But it honestly is a very. I love this play, but it's just poorly executed on the blocking. Wiley just gets destroyed. And it's honestly a good read by Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels has not been great in the RPO and like the read options and stuff. But I mean, this is obvious that he should be running this. Him vacating this way, this should be an you basically have one one, two, three, and you have one, two, three, four to block it. I mean, come on, right? And one of them is going to end up getting. This is going to be their fourth guy, and this is easily set up with one of these two. Most likely, one-on-one here. Double team, one-on-one, double team to the linebacker probably, and he's on the backside. Oh, they. Ooh. Um. Okay. I. They got a little cute with the blocking. Ah. Okay. So they get a little cute with the. Oh. That as long as now it does. Anyway. So this guy going this way. What they're trying to do is Chris Paul. Chris Paul is going to go block here. He's going to down block here, and they're pulling the guard here. It's a bad read by Jaden. Jaden needs to run right here. Jaden tries to run out here, but that's not where this play is designed to go. It's designed to go right up the middle with this, right? Because he just runs right where this Wiley has no leverage. He needs to be patient and let Wiley get this block, and then he can go right up the middle. Right? He can go right here. That's where he should be going. Right? Because Paul is going to go block here. He needs to fight this inside shoulder here. He's going to wham block him here, and he needs to run right up the middle. But this is not the lane you want to run. And that's on Jaden. Yeah, I mean, he should be running right up the middle here. And then once he goes here, he could bounce this way if he wants to. Maybe cut it back this way. But he basically screwed Wiley on this block. So this is on Jaden. Dang it. Dang it. Jaden, man. Here's bunch to the right side. Down. Oh. The protection lasts a little bit longer. Oh, if we just have a little bit longer on protection. This is man to man, and he's going to get it here. That's what he wanted to get to. That he has to check it down, and it work because of pressure. Dang it! Whoever this is. Ah, Connerly, you got to make this block, Connerly. You got to make this block. Gets too far. He drops too far back and allows the inside. And because this guy fakes, Biotish has to respect it. So he can't just go and take this over and let him take this over, even though he shouldn't have to. Connerly needs to. But it looks like what they did was slide to the right. They have a right slide. Right? And I'm not sure if there's another guy outside of Connerly here. But honestly, you have one, two, three, five. Right? And you have a slide to the right here. Excuse me. What is who's McNichols? Out into the that pressure right timing of the play call, but get the Man, is the air thin in LA? Like, is there less humidity in LA than other places? That seems like what happened here. That at least early, you had Tressway and uh Matt Gay both kick the ball a little bit farther than they wanted. I think in warm-ups they would fix it. Game pass. Big fan of that tackle by Reed. He does make the play, which is nice. Kind of like slows down about the shake and bake. It's like run through the tackle, man. Get him. He like breaks down. I'd like to see him just run through the outside shoulder, and if he cuts inside, he's gonna beat the cavalry. He does make the tackle, which is somehow he doesn't make the play. I mean, Javon frickin' Delon. Again, this is the guy. That's the guy right there. Oh my gosh. He is way too big to be moving that quick. He is way too big. Oh my goodness. Doesn't make the tackle, but blows this play up. An inside move. We got to watch that again. That is nasty. Nasty. So quick. Oh. Nice move by Amarion Hampton to not get tackled in the backfield. Man, that is pretty, 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 pretty. Like you're playing a switch. It like it's not a true like man up situation. Backing off, you can see he's backing off. So he should be getting anybody that goes inside, and he gets anybody that goes outside, right? But because it's like Lattimore sees that staying with him too long, he's like, "Crap, I gotta go," especially when going. But then Quan realizes it too late, like, "Oh shoot, I was supposed to stay inside." Right? Like he attacking outside, and like then he's like, "Oh shoot!" Then I have to, bad communication there, bad play. Unless it's supposed to be just true man up, and then it's just off by Lattimore. Like I guess they're coaching it that way. Easily exploited there by the Chargers for a big play. You're hoping the pressure gets there, but the ball's out way too fast. I mean, looks like pressure is going to get there, but it's not quick. Yeah, positive play. Yep, no Kinlaw. See what happens here. Newton staying in his gap. Very good cut block. And Player just needs to go into the locker room and don't come out until they figured out yet. I don't wish he just tap at him. I mean, it's within 5 yards. Just like force him behind you, make him do something. Instead, you just let him go. Both of them just cross his face. Realizes, I guess he has no work. You know what? Okay, I like it. Good recognition here by Lattimore. It is zone, but he's the running back on this side. Saw that this guy went on. I guess you do have the tight end here. You have to be like on committed to getting over. I guess you could say that Tanner's still out there. It does get to that point. Man, Wagner did. Wagner just vacating the zone. Remember when Jets fans were saying Kinlaw sucks? That is a bold-faced lie, especially in the run game. And you got cut there, but passive. Very passive. Kinlaw back in the game, and they call. Nope, still no Kinlaw. He getting some good hustle by Newton. Doesn't get loose. Big play down or something. Well designed by them. Well timed because you were not expecting that at all. You could see all the defensive linemen were heading for the running. End of the game. Getting in there, tackle, but they were just hurrying up to the line. Couldn't get set correctly. That's sure. Good job by Justin Herbert locating somebody. I love these blitz we dial up. I just love these. I mean, this is art by Joe. This is art. Okay, so right now, he's not even on the screen, right? Luvu hanging around, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Luvu kind of hovering. Which way are you going to slide your protection, right? Sliding. It doesn't look like Wagner's doing anything here. McGee waits patiently until after they call which direction they're going. With Luvu here, like you're going to slide offense's left, defensive right, right? So slide, slide, slide. If Luvu blitzes, you want 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, guard 1, 3. Well, as they've already called that slide left, and that leaves one-on-one here, one-on-one here. And his job is to come here. And then 97's job is to attack the center. Right? You want to make sure this center is distracted. That creates, once Big Gee comes in late, that creates a 2-on-1 here. And he's screwed. And there's no running back in the backfield to help. right? Late comes late. They've already called this way. And Luvu doesn't even blitz, so he's helping in the protection, or in the coverage rather. And now this is a true. He's hacking that inside shoulder, or right shoulder, excuse me, left shoulder of the center. Now this is a 2-on-1, and who are you gonna block? Right, screaming linebacker is a good move. Right, it's good idea. Block the guy with full head of steam. Now at least this guy, he's gonna be free, but at least he's not coming full blast. Good job there by Herbert to not get sacked. But that is a well-designed blitz by DeWitt. Again, he shows all sorts of pressure, ends up only rushing 4, drops back into coverage. Should have thrown. They didn't trust it. Ow. But that's what good defense does, right? Like I mean, I don't know why you didn't throw this ball here. I don't know why you didn't throw that. I guess because a little bit of trash here. I mean, where's the first down marker, maybe? Second drive where they settle for a field goal here. Stacked. It's 3rd and 5. He's right in that range. Herbert needs to just throw that ball. I don't know why he didn't throw. I really don't. By Martin just the tackle into the backfield. I mean, honestly, that should have been a first. That's not really us. But you know what? To give us some credit is that we were in Herbert's head with the blitz packages that we were, right? Like we have him in his head thinking so many things that for some reason he didn't trust that throw. And instead of 3rd and Keenan, as Derwin James once said, now a 4th down punt, or the field goal. Right, get the ball back. Then what are your thoughts on Bengals getting Joe Flacco? Are they going to run the table? Yeah, I mean that's the missing piece, right? My thoughts on the Bengals getting Joe Flacco is if you haven't already and you need a tight end, go get whoever the Bengals tight ends are. Because let me tell you, Joe Flacco is gonna find that tight end. You know what? I'm fine. Let me pull this up. Find the Bengals depth chart. Their tight end right now. Their tight end is Mike Gesicki. Get him on your fantasy team immediately. He's going to move up 6 spots. 6 spots. But as far as like, are they going to be great? I mean, no, because he doesn't fix the defense. Utter disaster. But who knows? I mean, he's going to be better than Jake Browning. He will be better than Browning. Maybe they could. I don't know their schedule at the moment. Anyway, there you go. I gave you my take. Bad block. All right, pistol nation. Left. Middle. Straight ahead. Nothing fancy. Runs right where the blocking is designed to be. Bring in the extra lineman here. They've been loving this. Loving the extra line. Scott comes in. Extra tight end. Middle. Power O. I mean. Oh, that's just beautiful. The patience of a young, that is too beautiful. I mean, come on, down block, down block, down block, pull, pull, steel hinge on the backside. So you got the Wiley coming and wham blocking the end. Then Trent Scott is going to come over and get the linebacker. And this is just going to create a hole. He shows patience, but it's created and he runs straight ahead for a positive gain. Ready? Yep. Down block, nice double team to the linebacker here. Wiley's coming to block here. He's coming here. Got a good hinge on this side. Backside's sealed off. Look at the patience. Patience. Even just a jump step. Wait. He doesn't need a full blast here. No. His hole is going to be right here, but he just needs to let Trent Scott get a little bit of time. And then you have Bates coming up to block the one of the safeties. Right? He's going to end up making this play for the tackle. I mean, mind, block, and most importantly, the patience of Bill. Oh, it. Oh, I just got a little goosebumps there. I mean that is power O at its finest. Gosh, and it just gets even better. Oh, it just gets even better. Oh, they just switch it up. They're tight end. They guard down blocks, down blocking. He's gonna go wham block here. He's gonna be the lead blocker to this safety. Bates comes over and gets this guy. They're double team back to this linebacker. Steele got to get around here. This guy is going to be blocked by the potential keep of Jaden Daniels if he wants it. Chris Moore's going to be his lead blocker. It's all gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at that wall. Boom! Sent it. Boom! Oh my God. Scott Turner, Eric Bieniemy could never. Eric, oh, Scott Turner and Eric Bieniemy. Gosh, it's so man, so fun to watch good blocking. Dude. It's so fun. And this time they don't get it. I mean, you try it 3 times in a row. You gotta. I mean, if the other team has any sort of self-respect, you don't let it go 3 times in a row, right? They do it again though. Sure. Bates blocked the wrong guy. Oh, Bates, what are you doing? What are you doing, Bates? After all this, oh, come on, Bates. This is not your man. This is your man. You know that. This right here is his man. The lead blocker. But come on. Your man ends up just being. I mean, okay, this is one thing I don't like. I don't know why Luke McCaffrey's your lead blocker, but I mean, still, that's on Bates. Come on, man. You have two phenomenal Power O, just textbook beauties, and then you have John Bates just completely block the wrong dude. And it's just great defense. Phenomenal defense. Debo doesn't really give him any. Sticky on him. Anybody open? Can't throw this. You're leaving. Okay. Tight end, but at the same time, I mean, you got to get open. That's second. Kind of gets stuck on that. Hey, he's stuck on that. Why are we forcing it into deep? bad read by Hayden. Like he forced it in. I mean, Debo didn't get open at all, but I mean, you had options. You could go to your second read or you can run. Even if he waits, maybe argue this, get pressured. Not like this is his third and long. Hayden really needs to trust his non a Cliff. Nice. That's why Wagner's still. That's why Wagner. Oh, and you got Wagner. Have a pretty fits in nicely. Tackle. Audio's been cutting cutting in and out, or is it just me? Well, hello, hello. Right, it is cutting in and out. All right. Hopefully that's better. Maybe I'll try to just talk right into the mic. All right. Thank you for calling that out. I think it's better now. Let me know. All right, here we go. Quick speed out, Martin. And quick throw. I would rather have Trey Amos manned up on and then Juan Martin. Rush could do there. Oh, brings up third down. Sounds good now. Thanks. Thought it was my phone messing up. Yeah, I mean, hey, if something weird is going on, don't be afraid to message it because there could be some weird stuff going on. Thank you for mentioning it. If you guys don't tell me, I just assume everything's okay. Ugh. Ugh. I also want to double check. As my mic gets turned down. I think it has a mind of its own. Too. Yeah, my Yeti microphone was turned down to like 36 volume. How about now? Yeah, that now the volume's even higher. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it's like certain apps just can take over your volume and just turn it down on its own. You know me and technology, standard. Oh, standard problems here. Dude, how about just clicking right to the play that we were on? Holy moly! Come on, I understand. I option. Don't if you pursue, he could keep it. Lawrence Armstrong's on the ground, but okay, it's fine. It's fine. I understand. Chargers win the web. I don't have the right personnel on the field. Nice play. Is that McGee? He's screaming across the screen here. Tripping him up. Nice play. And Luvu missing that tackle was crazy. I mean, like, let's blame Joe Witt some more, right? I mean, it's good coverage across the board. We get him to check it down. It should have been a tackle for no gain. It turns into a first down. Back? What happened? Uh-huh. Honestly, that could have been a legal contact. He's frustrated about it. I guess they're going to say that Keenan creates the contact, which, to be fair, he kind of does. He kind of does. See this IQ, IQ. This is on Joe Witt here. This is on Joe Witt. I remember this. What happened was, and you know what? Actually, let's go to the backside view. What happened was, is they had to bring in a backup tight end. Anyway, this is the tackle. They had to bring in a backup tackle, and Dorrance Armstrong is usually a guy that's on the right side of the offense. He's usually over here, this guy, and T. Martin is usually on this side, right? But because they brought in a backup tackle, their right left tackle got hurt. They switched sides. You get your best pass rusher on the weaker of the two. They even bring a tight end here to help chip. So they attack this left side of the offensive line. Right? You have a new backup tackle just coming into the game, and just boom, 1-on-1, and he wins the rep. That's what we need so much. We need a guy to be able to win a 1-on-1 rep. And thank goodness, when you have the backup in, they attack it with our best guy, Dorrance Armstrong, and he makes a sack. But it was smart by Dan Quinn, or sorry, not Dan Quinn, Joe Witt. Hey, flip it, attack that guy, dude. They do it again. This time they bring in the running back to help Chip if he needs it. Pressure still up the middle here, though. He ends up escaping, throws it downfield. I mean, that's a nice play by Justin. Just nice. Four-man rush, and you Kinlaw getting the pressure, but he couldn't get the sack. Can't expect your DBs to hold forever. They escape like that. First down. Pitch play. That was pretty. Ooh. Bobby Wagner getting a little bit too caught up in what he's doing. You can see everybody else has already taken like at least a step or two. Bobby Wagner caught with his eyes in the backfield, and he's way slow getting over there. He ends up being the one to make the tackle, but if he was uh like aware of what the play was ahead of time and he was taking first steps like everybody else, he would have tackled him at the line of scrimmage probably. Nadal down on court. Good job by that Reeves. Good job by Reeves to step up in there. Got a couple more followers, it looks like. We got Infinity, appreciate you, and Primrose hanging out in the Twitch now. How many we have? We got 13 of you in Twitch. Slowly growing this area of our channel. Telling you it's the burgundy socks. Big hit. Big hit. Quentin Johnston. And then this is the momentum changer, right? Trey Amos just gets shoved off. Nice move by Quentin Johnston. A veteran move to get a little bit of contact, push without getting called for it. What a throw. We got to see this from the backside. That is a freaking throw and a half by Herbert. Holy smokes. Hold on. When does he actually throw this football? Herbert here. Oof. Holy moly. That is an incredible throw by Justin Herbert. If he doesn't fumble it, that might be one of the plays of the game for the Chargers. Holy crap. Spoiled by Quan Martin with a big hit. Love to see it. Now Washington takes over at their own 26. Bates goes in motion left to right. Pistol formation. And that is a play and a half by like look at this again. So Derwin James ends up being the end man on the line of scrimmage here. So he turns into this is the guy they're reading, right? And with the read option, you're not blocking Derwin James here. So if Derwin James crashes down the line of scrimmage, Jaden's supposed to keep it. If he comes up to guard the quarterback, he's supposed to hand it off. Well, Derwin James attacks right here. And usually the end of the line of scrimmage is not a guy like Derwin James that can fly, right? I mean, the defensive ends are usually pretty quick, but they're not DBs quick. And so he's able to take this angle that basically says you can't hand it off because if you hand it off, I'm just destroying Ja'Cory Bill, right? But I'm able to then adjust immediately when I see you keep it, and now you can't escape me. I mean, look at that angle here. And it looks like the O-line's getting blocked anyway. I mean, but that's a beautiful play by Derwin James. And you also had 28 or 26. He would have been right there to make the play anyway. This is where the game changed? Yep. We really just, I mean, this is just a bad rep. The whole team gets beat bad. What's up, Primrose? Hey, Tim, can you upload instant reaction videos discussing the positive and negatives for each game after film review? Oh, okay. Like, yeah, just to record my thoughts after the film review. I could think about doing something like that. Not a terrible idea. Right? Shotgun. Pitch. This is too slow. This is too slow by Jaden Daniel. Like, again, zone defense. Trust it. He doesn't, he's so scared of throwing an interception. Fakes the pitch here. Like, and Tom Brady even said this on the live broadcast. Window. Window again. And now he's throwing it, and now this allows the safety enough time to get back into this play. Right? And then he also sails it at the same time. But just come on, trust what you're seeing. Trust it and sling it. Not even looking at the receiver. and he's late to throw it here because it's like not he's waiting to see it before he throws it, which is fine. I mean, I get it, but it's just a little bit slow, and then he sails it too. Yeah, he doesn't. His eyes are not even there. So okay, now seeing that, let me go back and look. So his eyes are not on that receiver. Whatever his reads here. Where is read? Only a two-man route. I mean, why does he take so long to get to this read? Looks like this is going to be a post to try to bring this safety, right? The safety's shoulders are turned this way. Like he's eyeing him. I don't know why he's not coming back to this already. It's just a two-man route. Right? I mean, post with a dig. Right? You got a bunch of protections. You got this trick play. He's going to be out in the flat. He's out in the flat. Tight ends into block. Only a two-man route. So when this safety is going backwards like this, he should already be back into this spot. But he takes forever to get there. Like where is he looking here? I mean, why is he taking so long to get to that read? Like he got greedy and wants to throw the deep, but just wasn't there. I guess so. I guess so. Yeah. I mean, yeah. He's. I mean, it's almost like he's trying. Yeah, like off a safety. What is he doing? I'm not even sure what he's looking at. There's no, yeah. It's he was not correct there. Not correct. Just like that. Quick decision. Quick decision. Get it to Jalen. Bang. I would wish he's already throwing it, but he has a quick release, so he gets it there anyway. I wish he was already even throwing it there, but luckily the quick release is good enough to get it. It's even still a slight hesitation. Looks like he was trying to make the safety drop deeper. I guess so, but I mean, he was already the safety was already committed deep. I mean, he should have got to his dig route. Especially it's Dalen Lane. I mean, he's freaking gonna be flying. Just get the ball in his hands. You get it in any sort of space. I mean, he's gone. This foot. Okay, okay. Getting in our bag here. Instead of just running straight, we're gonna switch sides. We're gonna kind of sidestep and bring it back around, and then run it here. That's cute. I love this. I love this. Okay, so this is gonna be a read option this way. And typically, if you're read optioning this way, the running back has to be on this side because the running back goes this way and then the quarterback changes the direction. But they found a way, and it looks smooth, to have the running back start on the right side. So you don't think read option here because you have the two tight ends on this side, right? You wouldn't have two tight ends on this side to play read option because it's redundant. You're not going to block this guy, right? So now you basically have this guy way out of position to try to block somebody else up the middle. You would rather have him over here, right? So with the two tight ends, you're not thinking read option here at all. But because of this alignment, takes them out of thinking read option, but now you run it this way here, and now Jaden still has the opportunity to keep it if he wants, right? And now there's not even an in man on the line of scrimmage to read because of where this guy is. He's now shaded inside the right tackle. And with these two tight ends on this side, the linebackers are shaded this way because they think it's going to be a run to this way. This guy's manned up on here. This guy's manned up on here. So he's not even really in the play. And now it's a read option, and there's nobody even that you're reading. There's nobody here to read the read option. Now you hand it off, and like again, because of the tight ends, because of the run that everybody that you're expecting, these guys are still thinking the run's going to go this way, and they're confused. Oh, this is this kind of stuff that Cliff can design for you. That the little things that you just don't even like. That is whoever hates on Cliff, dude. Just realize, just realize they don't know what they're talking about. And in motion, action, steps up. Is there anybody open? Love that he turns this in. Oh, no, no, nobody's open. He doesn't miss anything. He actually recognizes it quickly. I love it. And escape, turn it into a first down, and he slides. Beautiful. Love that. Quick recognition. Nobody's open. Don't like any of it. All right, go. Escape. Boom. First down. 9-yard line goes Washington. That because he gets it. Not the best of throws. Love to see actually give Debo a little bit more forward so he doesn't have to spin around like that, and maybe it could have been a bigger gain, but still it turns into about a 5 or 6 yard. And that's a true RPO as well. Like he could have handed this off, but he doesn't like the handoff for see why. This is a full on run play. Argument that he that's fine. Get it to Debo. Both looks like both sides would have worked. Hey, we'll take that too. I don't hate the decision. Obviously, I can Monday morning quarterback this thing, right? So, or I should say Tuesday night quarterback this thing. Way to keep your eyes downfield. Way to keep your eyes downfield. Cover 3. Him going deep. Cross. Sits down right into the zone. Of him down here that gives these guys looking forward. Really well played, well designed play here. Attack a cover 3 zone. Left wide open. Good finish on that run play too as Debo. Good. The protection kind of broke down, but Jaden's able to step up. So overall, good protect. I mean, that's a really good block. 1-on-1 with Tart on Wiley. That's big time block right there. Wow. That's one of the best blocks Wiley's ever had. And thank goodness he did that in that moment because Connolly's getting beat around the edge. Wow. Wiley. Holy smokes. I want to watch that again. Wiley never does this. Look at this. Just true one-on-one. Hand fighting. Resets the anchor. Gets underneath the shoulder pads. Low man wins and takes him for a ride. Oh my gosh. Why does the screen go dark? It's just NFL.com's website does that whenever you move it and the pause button goes down. It goes dark. Like, there's nothing I can do to fix it. All right, we're going to go with the direct snap. I love our power offense. Our power offense is so freaking good. We block it so well. Unblock down. Beautiful. Block Bates. Everything looks so good until Bates messes it up. Twice now. Anyone who work gets better. Oh, yeah, the running backs coach. Yeah. New York had a pretty decent run game. Even with Singletary, he ran well. Tyrone Tracy last year ran well. I mean, that's absurd. Okay, we have to break. Like, how in the world, from 16 yards out in the red zone, do you just go completely untouched? Man-to-man defense. That's why. I mean, blocker out here. But Zach Ertz is able to block two guys because Derwin James is just sucked in on Zach Ertz. That's why man-to-man call this situation ends up proving. And good job here with because Derwin James, he's not out here. That's exactly why. And then this is perfect. Just punch. Don't need to stay on him too long. Just enough time for Bill to get around. Good punch. Get up to the next level. Bang. Makes it a really easy block because he's all sucked in on Zach Ertz. Love it. That's why I was wondering, like, how in the world are you that wide open? That's how. Derwin James just completely loses pain here. Man to man. Looks easy, doesn't it? Looks easy. Oh, make the tackle. Is that McGee? Mad at himself. I love the read, though. I love the read. And it just, who was it? The Dominic Hampton, was that his name? That we cut surprisingly. Yeah, stuck in mud. Jordan McGee's the opposite. Folks, he's running at 100%. Make the tackle. That's a big boy moving fast. Oh, it's everything's that tackle. Ugh. Fix that young man and the You do more things like that, make that tackle, you're gonna have a nice career in the league. He also misses, forces him tripped up. Stop the key. A little too easy on that one. This we're not. I do not like duo. I don't like it. So duo play for short yardage. Basically, you have these two double teaming trying to get to a linebacker. These two double teaming linebacker, right? And you might even see trying to get to here. Straight ahead, linebackers can a little bit too free. They get sucked in on double team. Not a fan. And they do get to the linebackers. They ran it pretty well, but I mean, they ran it well, and they only get 3 yards. 3 yard gain on Haskins, and arguably they ran as best as they possibly could. Power O is just way better, or outside zone. First whips. Which volume is so low he can't. Are you? Did you reset, or did you start from the beginning there? You know what play Marion Hampton got hurt? Five. Wasn't it like the third quarter? I don't remember. Volume is good now, right? Actually, no. It looks like the volume went back down again. Yeah. What? My mic just went down. Like I. What in the world? Allow apps to Windows use this device for audio. Yeah, that's fine, but don't change my audio volume on your own. Is it that hard? All right. Sorry, Jared. Thanks for calling it again, but man, it just changed it again. It just changed it again. It's changing on its own. Don't change on your own. Why? Can't win. Why? Why is my microphone volume changing on its own? Windows 11. Your microphone may be changing on its own when due to communication settings, specific application behaviors, or faulty audio drivers. Fix this. Disable automatic communication adjustment. Automatic communication adjustment. Where's audio sound? Input. Properties. Okay. Recording tab. Right click your microphone in the recording tab and select properties. Output. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll have to figure it out later. I don't. It's ridiculous, but I guess just to show you guys, just for the fun of it, because why not? It's like when I get loud, I guess it turns down on its own. Sound. Go to the input. Yeti microphone. Okay, I set it at 80, and watch this. As I get loud, it's then volume changing on its own down to 51, 43, 39, 33. Like it's changing on its own, and I don't know how to not like do that. Microphone test settings communication. Uh, why is it this hard? Like, why is it so hard to just not change a volume? It requires a restart, so I'll have to fix it later. It's just, I mean, you can see that it's just changing volume on its own. I don't know. So I guess I'll just try to talk softer. Suppose keep it, keep it, keep it calm. I guess. So I don't know what to do. I just, it's comical. It's comical. All right, here we go. Straight ahead. This is that 3 yard gain that we just talked about. Khaki. Right. Pumping, pumping. Nice. That Payne. Payne coming up with a nice play. Was it Martin that got the initial pressure? Nope, it was Wagner. Wagner. And it's that blitz again, right? Yep, with Luvu always creeping. They send here late. They slide to the left. Look at everybody. Look at all the offensive linemen. They're all looking left. Well, you have to block Dorrance Armstrong, so one-on-one here, and that just leaves Wagner completely unblocked. You're not really only sliding to the left. Not only are you sliding to the left, you're screening to the left. All right, here we go. Shotgun. Sack, third down, get off the field. Love it. Nobody was open downfield either. Beautiful. Take a look at the pressure. Yeah, I wish I'd seen a option just to say use default for communication. What? Downed it. 7. Punt. Nice punt by them. But as far as Jared never liked Twitch, I get that. I get that you don't like Twitch, but they don't ban me for doing play by the film review over here. So, all right, takes a snap, looking to throw over the middle. Oh, come on, Ertz. Come on. I mean, that's a beautiful throw by Jaden Daniels here. Uh, it's didn't really look like anybody was open either. Not really. Maybe you can argue that he should have went out here, give Debo a chance. Still decent coverage though. I like that he tried to throw with anticipation there, but unfortunately not on the same page. His receiver. Decent protection, considering they're sending the blitz. This is another big, huge play for us. Running into the punter here, roughing the kicker. Gosh, Tressway is not hurt here. How do you feel about the clap when they snap the ball? I hate it. Does Jaden do it? I'm not even noticing it. I know that John Gruden hates it, so it's funny. Let me see when it was Herbert doing it. Let's see. Jaden Daniels do it here. Yep. Jaden Daniels does the clap when they snap it. I don't mind it because you probably can't clap to like try to get him to jump off sides if you don't always do it. Right? So, I mean, if that's your only snap count, I don't like that, but I think that more movement, more noises, more ways that you could potentially go and like try to get him to jump off sides. I don't mind that, but yeah, if your only way to communicate to your center to snap the ball is a clap, then not the biggest fan of that. What a catch. Just that is nastiness. With pressure, gets hit as he throws. And that catch is just disgusting. Oh, I love this play too. What do we call it? Bills college. You got the post, and then you have this tight end that attacks the safety. Right, he doesn't come that far, but he attacks the safety, and that's brings that safety up. And as soon as Jaden Daniels sees that safety step up, that's when he lets it rip because it's 1-on-1. At that point, give your receiver a chance. You also have this receiver attacking that safety, comes and stops to make sure that he stays sucked in. So you're setting up a 1-on-1 situation, and you give your guy a chance, and he comes up and makes a huge play. Right, going deep. And you need good protection, right? And look at this protection. I have also heard that the Chargers are like blitz at one of the lowest rates in the NFL. So, but you have an extra blocker in a running back here. Looks like this is a Debo also chipping to make sure that you have plenty of time to set this up because that's huge for a play like this. This gives them just enough time to let it rip. And a huge play for the boys. Mm. Who is that they're trying to get the out and up with? Why is this play being ran by Chris frickin' Moore, dude? Like, where's Jalen Lane on this play? Somebody with true speed. I mean, honestly, though, it's just a good defensive play call against our call. It's not man to man or anything. You know what I think? We need to have a pump fake here from Jaden. If he gives a pump fake with this guy's eyes in the backfield, that might actually get him to turn his feet, turn his shoulders. But no pump fake. Now he has no real reason to bite, and he just sits on this out and up that we're trying to get to. Good defense here. This is pretty well pinched off. Pressure forces him this way, so you can't get to your backside. Good throwaway by Jaden. Just survived to live another play. It's also, considering where they are, too, this is right before half. Yeah, you like it old school? I got you. It makes sense with the clap. Right, three receivers to the left. This looks open. Like he should be looking to throw this now. Okay. It's it. So he is looking to the left side. And you know what? This is the intended target. Okay. It is the intended target. Because you have this guy clearing out. You have this guy sitting underneath to suck this up. This guy goes deep. So you are trying to get it here. To be fair, this is the direction you're going. Probably slightly late. He needs to look to throw it more. This one would have caught it anyway. Well, wouldn't have. True. True. If you pump faked it, yeah. He needs to be throwing it now. This this is late. With this mesh concept, you can see that it's getting. But he's worried about this guy. I guess he's still worried here. So he's waiting for him to see that he's actually cleared out, and then he throws it. And now Debo has to wait on it. If he throws that thing as he's breaking, he catches it, runs right around. And this is a touchdown. But he doesn't trust it against zone. He just does not trust it against zone. They don't even rush. That should have been a touchdown right before. That should have been a touchdown. He should not have got tackled in bounds either. I mean, that play by Cliff is incredible. It's a beautiful play. It's a beautiful play call by Cliff. Man. All right. So 10-10 going into halftime. You know what? A lot of players played great this game, but shout out to our kicker. He did much better. Yep. Statistically speaking. Not the best blocking here. Let's see the backside. What do we got? Honorly gets beat. Zone. Ugh, everybody. And Biotis gets beat. Inside. It's a run up the middle, but yet a very outside zone esque looking play. Diving. Good jam here by that linebacker. I mean, you could argue that he jammed past 5 yards, though. Start here. So he can't jam past right here. Right at that point. Kind of still pushing him past 5 yards. It's super close. Yeah, I mean this they bracketed off these two seam tight ends pretty good. I mean, it's a good read by Jaden Daniels. You know, everybody's backing off into those seam routes. Okay, I'm just gonna run with it. Screw it. Take away the play I'm trying to do. Well, can't take away my legs at the same time though. Extra lineman look. True option. And this was ran so good by Jaden. So good. A lot of quarterbacks would have pitched it right now. Right? Pitched it right now and try to get him out there. No. Jaden hangs onto the ball a little bit longer and attacks this guy, makes this guy stand still. Just for that moment. That's all he needed. Now I can pitch it out here. Let Bill run through it. Boom. And now he has no chance of catching Bill before getting the first down. Beautifully done there by Jaden. Beautiful. I love this because it just makes it such an easy block for these guys to get back to this guy. He just cuts here, and you just don't even have to block this guy. And then you have a true running quarterback that if he commits to the running back, he's off to the races. Right? Like imagine if he just immediately goes here, Jaden's gone. This down block right here, he's not catching him. Good night. What was your initial reaction when you say JD5? When you see JD5 making a block, I appreciated it. You know, I understand that you don't want him to get hurt, but what I love about him is that he's a gamer. He wants to win. He's not afraid to put his body on the line. Action, defensive holding, baby. Call it easily, but it doesn't matter. Good check down here at the verts, right? Slips through out of the backfield. Vacate where they did with the zone. He's got his back to the quarterback. And great read by Jaden. I mean, because you got him coming across, clearing. So it's actually not a go, it's a dig. Just sit here with this guy screaming backwards. This is not going to be open, right? You see this safety here. You know, this is not going to be open. He's blocked up. So get to your read progression and then turns up field. Boom. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, it's an RPO. Interesting. Could have thrown it. Ted decides to keep it. Catch the block from Luke into a first down. Beautiful. No, I loved it when I saw it. That's my quarterback. There you go. Oh, Paul. So good. Go on the little Texas route, the angle. Just runs right underneath these blocks. He's going to go get him. Wish he would get on his horse to go block somebody, but he's hanging out. He should have like been absolutely sprinting to get a block here. Still, beautiful play by Cliff. I mean, Cliff is such like there's so much in his bag. He has so many plays. Just it's he is so hard to be predictable. And they're all so good. It's that easy game. They do the same thing. Man to man defense again. Um yeah, I mean easy block here. Just no edge set. Good. Is he like yup? Kind of shows that he might go inside. Freezes that linebacker in the hole. Freezes that linebacker just enough. Get around the edge. Poor play. Honestly, or safety 43. I think Cliff will sometimes call a play strictly to confuse the defense. He's got so much in his bag, man. I mean, that's and then Bill has the speed, just hit the edge and be gone. Mm. Mm. The touchdown. This drive, take the first lead of the game, or first lead of the game. I mean, so good. It's so good. And McGee, they brought him in to be a blitzer, and look at him go, dude. Look at him go. And he's so good from out here. And again, because of Luvu, out here, you're sliding the protection this way, right? And you have one on one here and one on one here. But like, who's gonna be in the guard here, right? You have five, essentially what looks like five down linemen, but you're able to get him drop back into coverage, and then so he's blocking air, and you just get this matchup, right? Dropping into coverage. Now you have a 3-on-1 when McGee is coming wide open for a sack. He doesn't end up getting the sack, but you got to appreciate how. And this reminds me of my coach in college. That if you are going to be, if you're going to be wrong, or if you're going to make a mistake, make that mistake at 100%, right? Just go full fledged, right? And it's not that he made a mistake schematically, but it's 100% go for McGee. Run, go, 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 force something. You don't get the tackle, but now you mess him up completely, and then you set up the sack for your teammates. Just freaking run, just go, 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 go. And it turns into good stuff. When you go at 100%, which is the exact opposite of what Dominique Hampton was doing in the preseason, right? The exact opposite. He was going at negative 14%. Like, seriously, with how freaking slow he was moving, he may as well have been me out there. And I'm dirt slow, right? Absolutely slow as crap is what I am. So, because of that, it's just, that's why Dominique Hampton gets cut. But Jordan McGee, he's running at 100%. It's awesome. And it just good things happen when even if you don't end up making the tackle, you make the 100% move, and then you mess them up enough to let your teammates help. Luckily, we get the hold. Oof. Luckily, we get the hold. What do we dial up here? So this time, Bobby Wagner, the blitzer, gets blocked by the running back. Amos. Come on, Amos. This is no way you're supposed to be here. No way. You got to be attacking this. But like, who are you guarding? You're guarding nobody. You're just, I have this piece of grass right here. Nobody will catch a pass right on this piece of grass. Like, come on, you like understand what the offense is doing and go guard somebody, right? Like, look at Lattimore. He's over here. Like, this is his zone, but he's following players. Now he's about to drop back here. He's gonna drop over here. He's getting to here, right? Like, go find work. Don't just sit over here and guard this blade of grass right here, right? And look, he's pointing like, "Oh, are you supposed to be over here?" It's like, dude, what? Like, get here then, so he could drop back, do something. But you're freaking nowhere near anybody on the field. Nowhere near. This is the Jay McGee we've been waiting for. Absolutely. Fortunately for us, though, we draw the hold. This play is negated. Here. Yep, all around the neck. Could be illegal hands to the face as well. Pick your poison, whatever you want to call it. I think they called it holding. Check. Sack. Holding. They call it holding. Could have been another first down play. Let's take a look at this. This one was illegal formation. Wow. Who's the offensive coordinator for the Chargers? Um, wow. That is a crafty mother trucker. So just look how they set this up, right? Look how they set this up. He goes in, he's supposed to go in, he stays outside, right? And then he comes in here. The very next play, the very next play, he was too far out last time. He overcorrects to go back inside this time, which he has no business being this far inside. Look at the other side. Like, is it cover three defense? High up here, cover three. He has no business going inside. But he just messed up of not going inside. So he says, okay, I'm not going to get caught by the same play again. So the offensive coordinator for the Chargers that says, that's okay. I'm not calling the same play again. I'm not sending my outside receiver inside. I'm keeping him outside. And now you're going to overcompensate, right? To go inside. And now I'm just going to hit this outside route. And also, I'm in your head. Because also, like, he's going to sit in here. So you're almost darned if you do, dinged if you don't, right? There's almost no winning for him here. He's attacking this safety, and he goes inside. Okay, bang. A great cover three route by the offensive coordinator, and it could have been a first down. But again, another penalty. This one's an illegal formation, and the play's negated. But the rookie getting picked on a little bit here. Getting picked on here a little bit. Back fumble. Hitting me. So close. Second and a mile. Room. Done. Third down in 1,000 yards. Don't get beat deep, please. All backing up. Quick route. Good tackle by Luvu on the old man. Bringing down Keenan Allen. This is the one that he should not have called fair catch. He's going to be regretting that one on film review. All right. Pistol. It's so good by Bill here. I mean, Derwin James is going to scream off this edge here. Screaming. Not fooled by a potential play action at all, right? Just absolutely not. Go all in on the running back. But freaking awesome play here. These two are double teaming to here beautifully. He's sealing this off greatly. He gets here. He gets here. It's really only this guy to beat, and you're hoping the quarterback would slow him down enough. But nope. But Bill uses his speed to press the hole. This is also very important that these guys are getting forward momentum. Let's look at it from this angle again. The offensive line wins the line of scrimmage. So it's here, right here at the 42.5 yard line. Look at them all. Almost to the 44 yard line. He's the only one not winning it, per se. But all of the Chargers now are pretty much on this side, especially the important one. But this double team, especially winning this double team, getting enough push allows this cutback to be a thing, right? And they're continuing to win, getting to the 45 now. Like without this, if he's here, this play is not going anywhere. But this push by this double team to get to this linebacker as well, and this guy winning creates this entire cutback lane. Actually, no, so that he actually pushes up here, but still, that double team allows this. Freaking awesome O-line play. Awesome. And it's great running by Bill. Phenomenal running by Bill. The tackle by Luvu. Remember years past where we would have missed that tackle? Yeah. Could have been a face mask, too. Three Stooges. Ocean. See another down. Nobody was open here. He's doubled. This trash here. He's screaming over this way. He's doubled. Maybe you could argue he could get to this check down, but he doesn't know that. Yeah, I mean, if he could come back to this check down, that's that's going to be the missed opportunity. But he doesn't know that he doesn't. He feels as though this guy is going to come and just crush him. So he just wants to get rid of it. But if he can get back to this check down, this could be a big play. Wide open blitz gets rid of it. Think. And I'm again, I'm glad they don't call a pass interference. I know a lot of people in the chat were calling for a pass interference. I hate this call. This is a bailout call. Like they're hand fighting. Like it's completely legal. Like he's getting his head around, not towards the ball because he doesn't realize the ball is behind him, but he's still getting his head towards where he believes the ball is going to be coming back shoulder. Like it's to me that's a good no call. It's a good no call. They're allowed to hand fight. They're all over each other, both of them, pushing and shoving between the two of them, like slap boxing, I guess you could say. Right? Like, look, they're both like you could easily argue that that could have been an offensive push off. He like got his arm extended, right? Like, I mean, they're both of them are working at it, and to bail out a bad throw, I mean, I'm being harsh on Jaden. It's a bad throw because he had pressure and throwing off his back foot. He's just trying to get rid of it. Okay, so I'm not sitting here saying that Jaden Daniels threw a bad throw and he had a clean pocket, but the point is, it's a bad throw. It's good defense on all accord, and you're just bailing out a bad throw with a penalty because the ball placement is forcing Debo Samuel try to fight through the defender and try to get to the football. But like the defender should have the right to have some space too on the field, right? Like I don't know where they're going to be throwing the football, and especially if it's a bad throw, and now all of a sudden like I'm impeding his progress because of a bad throw from the quarterback, and now you're going to throw a flag on me because I'm standing in a spot that I'm trying to play defense on. It's just they're making it way too crazy on the DBs. This pass interference stuff, like to me, a pass interference is when you just straight up grab their arm, try to tackle them before the defense, like just not just a little slap boxing, like literally freaking get a hold of their arm or get a hold of the jersey, like uh tackle them in some way or shape before the ball gets there and like not even trying to make a play on the ball, right? But these pass interference are getting a bit out of hand where it's just like the defender has nowhere to go. They're just like, what am I supposed to do? Just not play defense? And then these bad throws get bailed out by a flag. I mean, that's a huge play by McNichols. Huge. Be able to shake and bake there. How does Jaden get to the check down so quick? It works out great. Huh. Third and long too. That's like his first read, which is running back in the flat. It works out beautifully. Maybe that's why. Cliff liked the look and said, "Hey, get it to the running back immediately on this one, and see if McNichols can't make a play." And McNichols does. Hesitation. I love this scream. It's as good as a simple run play up the middle, and yet it's making the defense guard way more. But it turns into like a 4 or 5 yard gain a bunch of the time. RPO. Perfect. Perfect. And you're getting the ball into one of your best playmakers' hands. Then it should have. This is bad spatial. Needs to be. I'm not sure where he's going. Should be following his quarterback right here. He might end up with a touchdown. If this guy forces here, or like tries to do this, this could be a touchdown. But Sinnott, you got to be better than that, dude. Like that, this wandering nonsense is really not good. First of all, you get freaking destroyed here. Like, ugh. You get up, and now you're like, where do I go? And what do I do? I'm meandering to nowhere, completely out of my element. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. It's like just thing right here on this guy. If he comes here, this right, but you don't put pressure on anybody, and then you allow this guy to come back and cover you. You don't do anything. Like no way he's throwing this ball, and you allowed him to cover both of you. You should be right here, and Jaden Daniels could throw you for a touchdown right. Bad, bad, bad. They don't get the play in on time. They almost didn't do it again. I mean, this is open. Throw it. That could have been first down. Still should have been caught. I mean, that's true, Jack. That's true. But it's a harder play because Sennett's not finding open space. And that was right, like, and then Jaden follows up with not getting the play in on time, and then completely missing Ertz open. I mean, this is such a dog. There's always people. I mean, always is. Just his play calls are so good special teams here. Yep. Here's that duo, right? No. Guard. Huh. Hmm. He's getting up to Luvu. He's going here. He's trapping here. Pulling here. Here. Seal hinge here. The problem is I just I can see what they're doing. Just where are you supposed to go? I guess, are you supposed to go here, like just right up the middle? Yeah, I guess you have to go right there. Ah, good. I mean, it's good for us. Bad block by Zion Johnson here, because yeah, he wants to go here. He loses it late. Okay, I can see where they're supposed to go, but our guys won the rep, so that's nice. Good. Interesting run design. I'm not familiar with that one, but I can understand it now. Good tackle, quick tackle there by Trey Amos. Doesn't allow the first down. Pick play, playing off on third down. Short. Good, good play. Very tough to defend when you're in man to man. It's a man to man beater. How you beat that is switch to zone. Sucked into the backfield. Yeah, dude. I mean, you need to be covering the quarterback. Look at Duran. There's no reason to over pursue to the running back here. A very good pull. Very good pull by Justin Herbert, because poor defense by Reeves. He just completely loses his contain. Frustrating. There's no need for this. If you force the handoff, this is a tackle for loss. But you overcommit to the running back and you lose contain. Brutal. Yes. Nice play. Trey frickin' Amos, baby. Look at the pursuit, like the friggin' attack on the football here. Before the ball's even coming, he sees the route. He's attacking. Bang. Love it. Hand on the football. Knocking it out of a guy like Keenan Allen's hands is legit. Freaking DA, baby. DA. Went on with that tackle, finding a way to bend. Golly, that's so good. Herbert just just can't get away from him. It was a sack. He nearly threw a pick, but it wouldn't have been a pick anyway because the knee hit the ground. I mean, that's a heck of a play by DA. Just strong, yet quick, beats the backup tackle. Love to see it. Three receivers right. So passing. Here then. I guess it's cover three. He's just passing this off to this guy, then reading the eyes and now attacking. So I guess it's a cover three where this guy is just not getting middle. That makes sense. Okay. The Wagner's not really necessarily. It's just a good play call against. So every defensive play call has a weakness here, and they find a way to put maximum pressure here. He's got to respect go ball, so they basically right out out and say if this linebacker doesn't super commit over here, which arguably he should. Who else are you guarding? Ugh. I guess it's not necessarily a. I guess you'd like to see Wagner get over there, potentially get an interception there. So satisfying when we play a total team effort. Yep. It, I I just love this play for us. I like for them. I hate it. Like you don't go to Keenan. You don't go to McConkey. He fell. You may want to. Is this the where Hampton gets hurt? When does Hampton get hurt? Who is that? Is that Haskins? On Haskins? I guess it never actually lists when he gets hurt. I think this is when he gets hurt. I guess he gets off the field on his own accord, but he's kind of banged up. But yeah, I love that they go to freaking Tyler Conklin. Of all the weapons they have, tries to force it to Tyler Conklin on fourth down. That is not where I'm going with the football. Just no thank you. All right, now we're just trying to ice this game out. We're up by 10. Whole lot of room there. Blocking on this one. Wiley just art screaming up the middle. Blows that whole play up. That's a nice play by Tart. Yeah, I mean it's a tough block. I mean he's just going to attack here. But the problem is that he's pulling, so he has to attack here because this is wide open. This is a this is a really good front against what we're calling right now. because he's a shade on the center. He's gonna attack here. He's pulling, so if he attacks here, he's gotta go here, right? I mean, he gets down here as well, right? Yeah, I mean, that's what I would like to see actually. Against this front here, don't block him. Get up to the linebacker. So he's gonna pull, and he's pulling, and let one of them take him out. And you go get this guy, right? Like just let him get waylaid here, which he does. But since you are over like committing to him and not going to get this guy, he 43 makes the tackle. Interesting. Interesting. But I mean, obviously they didn't design it that way. But I'm just like, I don't. It's not that Wiley did anything wrong. It's just a really good front against what we're trying to call right there, and we need to adjust. I'm curious if we ever see that again, if Cliff adjusts the blocking scheme on that. Maybe try to get more creative. Wonder if that would work. Act the. I mean, the protection is so good. The route concept simple but effective, right? So the point of this play, across the middle, post comes underneath it, and he's gonna. I'm not sure where he goes. So you got a post, crosser, underneath. One of these guys in I can't remember which one, but one of these guys ends up over here, and then the other one ends up over here. Who is it? It's fine because this again pulls him up. I actually do like that better. He pulls him up. He pulls him up. Right. These guys pull these guys back, so you create this whole window right here to hit Debo. Whole play design. Jaden gets it out there to him, and attacking the football is Debo Samuel. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Duck there. Trying to look like hit. Left. Patience, and he finds the creases. Weird play design. I could see why. Ooh, I'm getting tired. One, two, three. Get one, two. So we're running this way, but they block to the backside because these are their three blockers. Then you have one, two, three, four, five on one, two, three, four, five. So have a number for everybody, and then that doesn't even include the guy that Jaden might fool with a potential play action. Yeah, just everybody's accounted for, and blocking solid. Patience by Bill turns into a nice gain. I don't remember. There it is. I do forgot Bill. I totally forgot. Isn't that great? Hart, dude. Hart was blowing things up later in the game, dude. This is he does it again. And this time it's not even like alignment issue. Like Wiley just misses this block. Like Wiley needs to make that block there. But Tart just full on blowing the play up in obvious run situations. Gets a big mitt on that football. Oh, thought about slinging that thing. Thought about it. Because the pressure was coming. Wiley missing a block? You don't say. Yeah. Good tackle by freaking facing the double team. Splits the defense. What a hit by Sanders still. Sanders still comes over and waylays him and doesn't allow that second foot to get in bounds. Wow, what a play. I love our defense. They're certainly playing well right now. That play by Sanders still is insane. Insane. Gave up a down right. Lead to 3rd and 10. It's so close. It's so close. I mean, we Witt calls the right play. Like he predicts it, he calls it. Oh, just Justin Herbert has the arm strength to just zip it in there, man. It's honestly a really good play call, and it's nearly. I mean, this could have been a pick six if it's just a hair quicker from who was that? Reeves or Quan? Who was that? Quan Mart. No, it's Darnell Savage. Right, we added him in free agency after Will Harris got hurt. If Darnell Savage is just a little bit quicker on this play, like if that's Tyler Owens who has like 4.3 speed, that'd be interesting. See if he can get there. But it's also just really good placement and throw by Justin Herbert, right? Like they did a great job, but it was a good play by call by Joe Witt. We just game of inches. Sure, he's forcing him backside into it, running down the line of scrimmage. He hardly ever gets pushed backwards. Just freaking dude, the freaking beast. Being has to get rid of it. Nice tackle. Who's that? Jeremy Reeves. Good blitz again. Coming off the edge free. Oh, Preston Smith in the game. Oh, Preston Smith sighting. Tackle there. Great blitz call by Witt. Witt's, man, dialing it up. Oh. Man, rush. Wagner. Got to get out there. Got to get out there. Stops his feet and everything. That would be the Wagner weakness at the moment. Age. Pass defense. Attack it immediately. Faking the blitz. Doesn't get out there in time. I mean, he needs to come off that blitz like fast. I mean, like, why are you coming off so slow? Like, you gotta almost turn your shoulders and get out there. Just so slow off of it. You gotta understand. He knows better than that. He's a dog. He knows better than that. And down saving tackle there by Quan. Oh, whoa. One of their best runs of the day, and you don't see number 99 on the field. Color me shocked. I mean, that's pretty not good. But one-on-one block, and he just good block here, good block here. None of these guys are a Javon Kinlaw, that's for sure. If there's anybody I don't want to see get hurt on this defense, it's number 99. Watch Kinlaw. It's not a run play, but watch. Pushing everybody back. Nearly got a hand on that. Let's watch this play. Here he, okay. On Kinlaw. Oh my god. Watch him. He's off the ball late and he still destroys it. He's late and he still is blowing this play up. And who's that McGee? I mean, come on. Freaking Johnny freaking Newton, baby. Getting that big mid up there. Honestly, that's probably a touchdown if Johnny Newton doesn't get a hand on that. And oh, you love it, man. All set up by Javon Kinlaw and Jordan Bates. By Jaden out quickly. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good job too by the nobody on the offensive line holding. Did left hand up? Up. The haters can't stand us. I think Mikey picks it regardless. I don't know, man. They were slicing and dicing us, sitting inside that zone all day. I think that I think we needed that tip. Justin Herbert, man, he can sling that thing. A nice run on duo. Hill. It's almost like it doesn't matter what you run, as long as you get some half decent blocks. He's gonna turn it into a nice game. Not a fan of that duo. You know, apparently it's effective. I just don't like it. I like this. Down block, down block, pull, pull. A down block here. You know where you're going. Just enough. Once he gets through this hole, now that's a run play I like. Javon Kinlaw got his right hand up. That's what I said. Oh, that was. Oh, you're talking about Newton. Newton got his big mid up there and knocked it down. Oh yeah, we got a block in the back. Ah, he got wrapped up. Didn't even need it. What up, Trung Wade? Another back-to-back penalty. There's Yankoff holds on this play. Yankoff even on the field? Oh no no no. Oh, okay okay. Oh no, the flag is an unnecessary roughness this. Oh yeah 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 yeah. This is where he gets called for tripping. That's right. That's right. We'll see it. Yeah. One of these guys over here trips or tries to trip. Yeah, right here. Throws his foot out there and kicks. Illegal. 15-yard penalty. Move it. Nice move, Chris Rodriguez. Chargers were all over that one. He's so good at running the football. He is so good at running the football. It's just disgusting. Like he makes these world class athletes just look like they're standing still. Shoop, 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 whoop. Whoop. Here it is. Formation, I think. Formate. Now that was a pass interference. That was a, he just tackles him. Just reaches out for him. Like that's not good. It's one thing if like you end up running into him, but you reach out and like make sure he can't have a chance of catching the ball. That's a problem. Bill, he was so close to touchdown number 3 there. So close. Go ahead, Trent. I go backwards. Keep running forward. We have them dog tired. They know the game is over. I love that we go for it on fourth down here. I love it. All right. That fourth down call. Don't quite can't have a chance of getting a first down. I love that we went for it. This fourth down call is beautiful. I think it's don't get the first down here. Because like if you don't get it, you're up by 10. They still need 2 scores. Now they have to go the full distance to even get a field goal. So if you fail, it's not even a big deal. But Jaden Daniels, zone it be, man. It's just a beautiful freaking call. It's cross, cross, underneath, Debo. Zone, they're screwed. If it's man, they're screwed. They're screwed no matter what. It's just a hell of a play. Destroys his guy. Jaden Daniels it, floats it out there for his guy. Bang. So so good. Thanks, Billy Mack. Yep, we're getting out of here. I mean, this is the icing on the cake. Honestly, I don't need to watch anymore. I don't give a crap about the garbage time drive. It's just it's the adjust. Honestly, it's not even the adjust. It's just that we finally started making plays. Like that's the difference, right? I love our coaching staff. I think our coaching staff is phenomenal. I think right now it's a talent. It's we're not the most well built team, and it's because we're one of the oldest teams right now, and it's because we have a lot of 1 year deals. We're trying to bring in vets. We're trying to draft well, build a full roster, and let the young guys potentially develop into potential dynasty. We're building it correctly. We're not trying to go and like spend a ton of money on vets, like high dollar vets and everything. Like we want the best players on our team to be the guys we draft, right? Want it to be Jaden Daniels. Want it to be Dylan Lane. Um, we want it to be a Jordan McGee, a Trey Amos, a Mikey Samerstill, um, Johnny Newton, right? Like, um, we want those guys to be our core that we eventually pay for long term contracts. We here, right? Like, we don't want to go and pay a Micah Parsons. I mean, we would have paid Micah Parsons. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't know who the high dollar free agents pass off. You know, we're not trying to look to go all in for those guys. We want cheaper guys come in, 1 year deal, be a good asset to the team as far as leadership, train up the young guys like your Will Harris, like your Bobby Wagner. And we do bring some longer term deals. It's not completely erased from that, but not super high dollar guys, right? We have Tyler Biotish brought in. We brought in they liked Allegretti, but apparently now he's benched. But we brought in Kinlaw this offseason. Um, like the couple of guys like that we've signed to longer terms, but then we signed Cosme, we signed um, Terry McLaurin for a longer deal that's homegrown. So I love how we're building this team, but we were one of the worst rosters in the like Ron Rivera left us horrendous shape. We in one offseason, the first offseason, Adam Peters came in and changed what like 32 guys off the rip. Over 50% of our team was gone because we were so void of talent. It's ridiculous, right? I think you might dip into a second hand of guys still here from Ron Rivera's era. Um, we like you'd really have to think about it, but of course, like Bates, Payne, Cosme, Harry. You know, he's more Jay Gruden's era. Okay, he's still here. Um, and honestly, Deron Payne was drafted by Jay Gruden too, right? Like, how many of our drafted guys with Ron Rivera's era are even still here? Rodriguez, he's barely getting play. Chris Paul, Juan Martin. None of our first rounders are here. Jamin Davis is gone. Emmanuel Forbes is gone. Chase Young is gone. Their other first round. Forbes, Chase, Han is gone. That's four. Those are all four of his first round picks. All of them are gone. Second round picks, you have Quan Martin. That's it. Fedarian Mathis is gone. Second round picks is so bad. Quan. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. But anyway, thanks, Tim. What time do you start uh, the film review? 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern. It was about 3 hours. What we did. So anyway, I appreciate all of you hanging out in the chat as always. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I will post this film review on YouTube coming up in that